Hi guys, it's Elton from Whip News Malaysia. Welcome back to our segment. Sorry if I'm wearing the sunglasses today, okay, because the weather is very hot today. That's why I'm wearing the sunglasses today. Actually, I got an eye infection, so that's the reason why I'm wearing the sunglasses today. No pain or sickness shall stop me from doing what I really like. So I don't care if my eye sakit or my eye in pain or whatever things, okay? Doesn't really matter, okay? I still have to keep on doing what I do the best and what I do the most I like, which is this one. So what do we have for today? Today we have the Funky Ape monkey, which is fun, I think, okay? That's the reason why they call it Funky Ape, the fun monkey. Funky Ape is actually a production of the KXX. I just did a review onto their flavor, which is the Fat Boy Juice. So this is part of the KXX project also, and they're calling it the Funky Ape. This is the creamy version. So the creamy version of this Funky Ape is actually categorized into 4 flavors right now, okay? They got the whipped cream, they got the buttermint candy, they got the cappuccino cheesecake, and the blueberry panna cotta. So this is panna cotta, okay, not panna indah here. So 4 creamy e-liquids from the Funky Ape. This is the first series they are launching. They just launched about like 2 or 3 months ago. And the first series is actually the creamy series. So let's try out what is the Funky Ape. Alright, so let's try out our first e-liquid. What do we have? We have the whipped cream cereal cookies. So let's try it out. I like how they categorize the colors. This is the orange/red for the whipped cream cereal cookies, green color for the buttermint candy, orange color for the cappuccino cheesecake, and the purple color for the blueberry panna cotta. So we'll talk about the monkey face a bit more later. But first, right now, let's try out this one. This is a close-up shot of the Funky Ape. Check out this monkey in here, okay? Monkey in glasses with a hoodie and a white beard. This monkey is like the monkey from the Planet of the Apes. So garang, so angry, and full of anger. So Funky Ape, this is the whipped cream cereal cookies in the orange color box. A green here, you get Funky Ape Leading Nature Art, the Forest Secret. Wow, these are the Lord of the Rings, you know. You see? Forest Secret. Reminds me of the elf from the Lord of the Rings. Well, if you guys can see here, this is the juice info. Okay, 730 VGPG in a 60 ml chubby gorilla bottle. Caution, the warning here as usual. This side and this side is actually the same. This is the bottle with the fierce monkey face also. And if you can see here, alright, it's the same with the caution, the juice info, 6040 VGPG in a 60 ml bottle. Facebook and Instagram, whipped cream cereal cookie from Funky Ape. So let's try out what is the whipped cream cereal cookies. For this review, I'm actually using the Exhale Cotton by VM Tax. So if you guys see this in the market, we'll try it now. Exhale Cotton. A very strong sense of the cereal in there. I've got a feeling this is a very thick kind of creamy liquid. Because based on their names, they are also like compact, you know. Whipped cream and cream cookies, buttermint and candy, cappuccino and cheesecake, blueberry and panna cotta. So it's actually like a combination of 2 very thick creamy desserts already. I'm right. Exactly, a very thick e-liquid, a very thick in creaminess. It's so thick, you know, it's like, you know, you can sense everything in there already. But of course, as soon as you inhale, you can actually get the cereal flavor in there. The cereal is so strong, and the cornflakes cereal flavor, you get it in there already. So the cereal and the cookies, as soon as you inhale, is right over there. And then, where is the whipped cream? The whipped cream flavor is actually a bit on the lesser side. So the whipped cream, you know, the white color whipped cream, when you're eating with your pancakes, that is the whipped cream. So imagine the whipped cream on top of the cereal cookie. So cereal cookie, you also know what is that, right? So you guys should know what is the cereal cookie lah, okay? So when you merge together, okay, you will get this whipped cream cereal cookie already. How do I define such a thick and so strong in essence of among all the flavors in here, okay? So right now you got the whipped cream, you got the cereal, and you got the cookie flavor, okay? So cookie and the cereal will actually merge in together. They're the same. The creaminess of the cereal is so thick inside this liquid, okay? So as soon as you inhale, you get the creaminess of the cereal cookie. During the inhalation and the exhalation, okay, is full of the cereal flavor, alright? And then of course, it's interlaced with the whipped cream. All together, when you whip it in, the strongest feeling, the strongest sensation, flavor that you get is still the cereal. Cereal cookie is the base. Cereal cookies with whipped cream. There you have it. This is the first liquid from Funky Ape, which is the whipped cream cereal cookies. So let's proceed to the second one and find out what is the buttermint candy. Green for buttermint candy. I think it should be used yellow, right? Because butter is yellow in color. So first thing also, this is a close-up shot of the buttermint candy. It's green in color, so buttermint candy. Let's try this out. It smells like bubblegum lah. A very high sense of the candy flavor in here. So let's see how the buttermint plays into this candy flavor, because it says it's buttermint candy. So when I smell it, I smell the candy flavor. This is actually the candy base. You know what's candy, okay? So when you whip it, okay, the candy base in there. When you inhale, the butter and the minty flavors inside there. This is not the cold minty definition, no. Just the mint flavor, the pudina. But it's not cold. Butter and mint. As soon as you inhale inside, you get the candy flavor. That's the base already. And on top of that, you will get the buttermint. The butter flavor and the mint flavor. And they merge it nicely together. That is what makes the buttermint candy. The sweetness isn't that high, okay? One of the liquids I'm trying here, both the sweetness is not very high in sweetness. So I think it's suitable for an all-day rate, okay? And I like it also because I'm not really a big fan of the sweet e-liquids. But this is a very high in creaminess e-liquid. So you can actually sense the creaminess, okay? I mean, for creaminess side, you know, it's up here already. Because it's a combination of so many things. You got your whipped cream and your cereal cookies, and then you got your buttermint and your candy. Everything is so creamy in here. Cereal is creamy, butter is creamy. Upcoming is the cheesecake and the panna cotta. All these are creamy. All these are things which makes you fat like if you eat too much. Hopefully you guys will not be as fat as me. Honestly, I'm a big fan of all these like creamy desserts. That's the reason why I'm so fat. The candy flavor is there. So merging with the buttermint, that's why it merges nicely. And it's very hard to explain. I think I have to show you the pictures around here. Then only you will know what is the flavor. If you're asking me, does it merge nicely? Is it a good whip? Yes, it merges nicely. So this is not some strange liquid. No, you got your like cheese tomato, or you got your sardine and your tosse, or your roti canai and your dal curry. This kind of funny combination. Initially when I saw this, I think, hey, butter and mint and candy. This is going to be a bad combination. But now I tasted it. It's good because it merged together nicely. And that's the hardest part, you know, for every liquid manufacturer. Yes, there are so many raw ingredients outside there. There's so many things you can merge in together, okay, to make one liquid. But what are the right content and what's the right percentage to mix it? That will be the challenge for the liquid manufacturers. But this one, Buttermint Candy, they managed to merge all the flavors, even though it is like from different entities, but they merge in together nicely. So that is the Buttermint Candy. So let's go to our Cappuccino Cheesecake. Damn it, this is confusing for me also, okay? You got a cheesecake and you got cappuccino, okay? This is also another merge in with two things, which is a cappuccino and a cheesecake. So let's find out how well they merge in together. Close-up shot again of the Cappuccino Cheesecake. Oh, now I know why they use the yellow, because yellow they reserve for cheesecake and not for the buttermint. Close shot of the Cappuccino Cheesecake, of the fierce Funky Ape Cappuccino Cheesecake. Let's try this out. Cheesecake. Cappuccino flavor. The coffee cappuccino flavor in there is so strong, okay? As soon as you inhale it, you will get the cappuccino flavor inside there already. It hits you right away. And the second layer, you find it is the cheesecake layer. The cheesecake is actually lesser. The creaminess of the cheesy cake is on the second layer, but it lingers inside your mouth. The strong base of the flavor is still the cappuccino. So it's cappuccino cheesecake, merging together nicely. And upon the acceleration, okay, you will get the cappuccino also. But it still goes back to what I mentioned just now, okay? The cheesecake, you know, it lingers inside your mouth there. But it's not the strong cheesecake flavor, okay? The strong flavor inside there is still the cappuccino. But of course, you can find it merged in together nicely, and you can get the cappuccino cheesecake flavor inside here. It's actually a very good combination. It's interesting, it's unique, you know? I mean, of course, there's so many creamy dessert flavors outside there, okay? But this one, they managed to mix in like two strong desserts and merge it into one, which like cappuccino dash cheesecake, buttermint dash candy, whipped cream dash cereal cookies. So they're usually two things ready to merge into one juice, into one flavor, merged together nicely. I think the juice manufacturers right now are getting more and more creative already. So right now they got two dessert merged in together. I'm expecting later they got 3 or 4 or even more. Then until one day, you know, you get like, you know, it's like, yeah, you got this brand, and then you got like dessert buffet already. Hotel 5-star hotel dessert buffet already, you know. You get all these flavors. For example, it would be like vanilla sundae dash cheesecake dash bubble mint dash roti canai or tosse, you know, because they are mixing too much and too many different entity of desserts into one liquid. Is it a bad thing? Well, if they manage to merge it nicely into one flavor and it doesn't contradict with each other, it's good. Like this, I was actually a bit surprised and amazed. There's so many things inside here. How you manage to do it? Wait, he said, you try first, Elton. You try first. I'm trying it now and I'm liking it. So what is the fourth one? The blueberry panna cotta. Panna cotta is actually Italian food, gelato kind of food. This is the blueberry panna cotta, Italian food, yeah? This is like a pudding. P-A-N-N-A cotta. So very nice design with a very nice fierce monkey face as the logo. Let's try it out. I'm trying to insert some pictures inside here so you guys will know what is Panna Cotta, okay? So this is not Pandan Cotta, you know, which is like a town here in Malaysia, okay? Panna Cotta blueberry. I'm a big fan of blueberry. So let's find out how well this blueberry goes inside the Panna Cotta or Panna Cotta, whatever you call it, okay? Sorry, my English not very good, yeah? Blueberry, yes, blueberry. This is like the creamy version of a blueberry. This is more like a blueberry pudding. Panna Cotta is actually like a pudding. It's from Italy. Inhaling it, okay, the blueberry flavor is there all the way. Pump. You get it right away already. It's a blueberry flavor. And you get some slight hint of the Panna Cotta, of the pudding. If you guys really observe the pudding doesn't really have a very strong flavor by itself. It has to be interlaced or have to be like combined with some other ingredients to make it into a more outstanding flavor. The blueberry is actually the one they're using right now to brings out the flavor. The blueberry with the pudding, Panna Cotta pudding. Guys, it's very hard for me to explain because it's all the food, and this food is not like it's like coffee. No, you know what's coffee? This is actually a food by itself. It's a dessert by itself already. So I'm gonna have this with pictures so that you guys will understand more. So guys, there you have it. 4 creamy, high in creaminess, berlemak creamy from Funky Ape. Very high in creaminess, very intense in the creaminess of these flavors. I hope that you guys would like this video with the additional pictures of the food that I'm showing you guys. If you guys see this in the web shop, try it out, test it out. Tak beli the upper. Tell the shopkeeper that you want to try out this Funky Ape liquid. This is Adam from News Malaysia, and I hope to see you guys really soon. Bye bye. Time for my dinner.